Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BVTK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. This analysis is somewhat tricky from a presentation standpoint because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there or there, you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 3 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty terrible. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. The price has pulled back quite a bit over the past few days. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. And I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the actual trade. First thing I'm going to do, though, is a little house cleaning, get rid of these lines here. Sure, they still pertain to the chart, but they're not relevant right now, and I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion, so let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. Now, the easiest way to kind of illustrate my point from the big picture perspective is to get an older annotation updated, and this is the orange line right here. Now, for those of you that have watched the videos over the course of time, you should remember this line here. So like I said, what I want to do is just get this updated here right there. And what this line is our overall trend line. And as I've talked about in past videos, as long as the price stays above that orange line, then technically speaking, the price is still making progress forward, because in order to stay above the trend line, what needs to happen? Well, the price needs to keep on building. If you want to look at these as stair steps, the price needs to keep on building stair steps higher and higher. And I kid you not, I mean, check this out. Did it hit that orange line exactly? No, not quite. But I think we can all agree, got pretty darn close. So that's why I laugh when people say, oh, charts don't work at all. Well, I guess that was just a coincidence then. Now, are charts perfect? No, nothing's perfect. But to say that they just totally are irrelevant and don't work, that's kind of shocking to see. What a coincidence, right, where it just happened to bounce right there. But my point is, and why I'm saying that from a big picture perspective, the bulls are still in full control, is because the price does still have the opportunity to build that long-term uptrend. And the price could come down here again and bounce off it. And that would just imply that a stair step, that set of lows, is still quite a bit higher than this set of lows over there, which allows the uptrend to continue. So yeah, I get it. Shorter term, the bears have been taking a pretty big whack out of it, but big picture, the bulls still have that opportunity to build a higher base, and that's priority number one at this point in time, staying up above that trend line. So we'll see if they can get it done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.